Hello, my name is Michaela Harris, and I will be presenting my Silver Leadership experience. My Silver Leadership Challenge coach was Dominique Maynard. Silver Leadership Challenge goals. My goals for the Silver Leadership Challenge included the following: to one, apply what I learned from Bronze Leadership Challenge last year. Two, to get into a graduate school program. And three, to finish off my senior year. I'm happy to say that as of April 24th, 2020, that I have accomplished all three of these goals. And even though I'm ending my senior year in these unprecedented times, I'm extremely happy that I was able to accomplish everything that I wanted to in this academic year. So I'm extremely grateful for that. Growth. So, how has the Silver experience encouraged my personal, professional, and academic growth? I would say that this Silver Leadership Challenge has encouraged my growth in these areas in a couple different ways. By my personal and academic growth, I learned how to slow down and be present. This academic year has been extremely stressful for me, and I found myself on the go, always on the go. Dominique gave me worksheets that gave me tips on how to keep calm and care for myself. Also, learning how to be present. I think that's something I definitely struggled with. I had so many different things going on in a day, and it was a challenge to just be able to sit somewhere and allow myself to just be in that moment. And I can definitely say that Dominique helped me identify that problem where my mind seemed everywhere at once and learning how to make the most of the time that I do have. Now, for my professional growth, I would actually say being more authoritative in my leadership. When I took the Bronze Leadership Challenge, I recognized that I wanted to be a leader that took other people's opinions and be very inclusive. But while all this is true, I also realize that I have to know when to make decisions and stand by those decisions. Everyone is not going to agree with my decisions, but as long as I can stand by them and know that I did what I could, I will be okay. Also knowing that when I'm elected into positions, that I have to trust the fact that the people who did elect me into those positions trust me to make good decisions on behalf of them. Community engagement. So for community engagement, although my active affiliation is with Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, my community engagement was through the Greensboro Pregnancy Care Center, also now known as the Pregnancy Network. So the mission of this organization is it's a multi-denominational organization seeking to serve women who need help facing their unplanned pregnancies without fear. Supporting individuals before, during, and after an unplanned pregnancy by providing medical services, education, resources, and mentoring. Over the past few months, I was training to become a peer advocate where I met with women who would visit the Pregnancy Network to discuss their options and offer resources and encouragement. I also assisted with Pregnancy 101 courses and helped organize donations from the Greensboro community. The reason I wanted to partner with this organization is because I have a passion for working with women and children. So much so that I will be pursuing my master's in public health and global health with a concentration in maternal and child health this upcoming fall at Boston University. I used this community engagement to gain hands-on experience with this particular population and understanding of their specific needs that may be overlooked in other sectors. So, personal motivation. Now, the question that you want us to answer is, why do you believe it's important to lead for positive social change? And what is my why that motivates me? Honestly, I believe it's important to lead for positive social change just because we are all essentially our own change makers, right? Our individual experiences are like no other. And there are times when we go through life and realize that we're working for a higher purpose other than ourselves. When I took on this challenge, I knew I wanted to cultivate my leadership characteristics because I had upcoming leadership roles in my organizations that I wanted to fulfill to the best of my ability. What I gained from this in retrospect was self-confidence and self-awareness, knowing that I can trust myself to make the right decisions and stand on them no matter what. I think it's interesting as time has gone on because my idea of what leadership was has changed, or what leadership is has changed. I would say that I used to think leadership was certain characteristics or qualities that were innate in people, as far as like someone could be assertive or outspoken or just know how to command a room, but those characteristics can also be taught and they can also be cultivated. Leadership looks different on different people, and I will say that within the past couple years of pursuing my leadership challenge journey at UNCG, that I have gained a more clear understanding of how or what leadership looks like on me and how I lead. Okay, last but not least, some future goals that I have. And here's also a picture of what I look like. Hello. But here below are some goals or plans I have for my future leadership development and civic engagement moving forward. So first things first, I want to continue to lead a team during a volunteer opportunity or initiative. I wholeheartedly believe that the effectiveness of your leadership is truly put to the test when you are measuring the success of the people that you are leading, if that makes sense. So within my upcoming degree requirements, I know that I'll have to lead and facilitate some type of global health program. So I know that I'll be able to exercise that to the best of my ability. Secondly, I want to continue to take on leadership roles while in graduate school, whether that's joining public health organizations, leading initiatives on campus and or within the greater Boston area. I also want to continue to gain professional experience by attending leadership conferences, visiting guest speakers, and career events. And lastly, I want to become a well-versed interdisciplinary health professional. And I hope I'm the kind of person that believes that no one discipline should work in isolation. The reason I bring that up in leadership is because I know that the more knowledgeable you are and the more you're willing to network and work with other people from different areas of interest or different competencies, that honestly brings a different perspective and you're able to bring that to the table within future events. So I wholeheartedly believe, again, taking an interdisciplinary approach to things, whether it's within academics or within my social life, will essentially make me a stronger leader because I'm able, again, to take those different fields of study or those different opinions and know how to synthesize them in a way that is effective and applicable to the people I'm leading. So this is the end of my Expo slide for Silver Leadership Challenge. Once again, it's been a pleasure and I hope you guys enjoyed.